Yeah.
Alright, so last time you guys finished up locating Floon and dealt with a bit of issue with the Mind Flayer, his pet brain, and the Orc Wizard, and took Floon back to Volo, got him all squared away, and you have been given a new manor out at Trollskull Alley. And I believe you guys were just showing up for the first time to kind of look the place over, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds
Yes.
about right.
Alrighty. So,
Summer was going to the moms. I remember that.
Yeah, that was me. Well, it's because it was like before we left, I went ahead and just like paid for y'all's rooms and then went to my apartment.
alright. So, as you guys head towards your new manor house on Trollskull Alley, you notice there are several businesses around. A few of them are fairly obvious, others are a little more cryptic, as one of the shops is nothing more than a sign above the door with a large nail sticking out of it. So, if you guys want to explore around before you head into the manor, you may do so, or you just head straight into your manor.
I mean, Kaya would be extremely
I'm game
excited
what
to get
everyone else
inside.
want to do.
What was Kaya's? What were you saying, Kaya?
Kaya would certainly be excited to go inside.
So, this manor, does it look like run down or is it like maintained? Like, what's the
It
deal?
looks pretty run down.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm just gonna look
Um,
at Kaya.
As you guys approach, you realize that the first floor at one point served as a tavern. However, it has since been used very roughly and fallen into disrepair, I shall say. It appears there are 3 other floors, as well as an attic and turret room as well above the tavern floor.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, Masha's gonna look extremely annoyed at sort of just the state of this place.
Kaya still looks super excited. Volo is with us, right?
He is not at the moment.
Not okay.
Oh, he just sent us over here. Told us where to go.
He is off making arrangements for a magistrate to come by and get the transfer of deed recorded.
Yeah, Kaya just kind of looks around and is like super taken aback by it, and is just like, wow, I've never been in a house like this before.
Well, there are some good things about it. The wood can be reused for fire.
I mean, yeah, it's a little bit run down, but I mean, I never owned
The
a
upper?
house.
I mean, yeah, I've
I
never.
think Elithor was a little annoyed too. Because you guys weren't there for the earlier session when we talked to Volo, but I figured out that he wasn't really telling the truth about him giving us lots of money and stuff.
Masha, as you say that the wood could be used for fire, you find yourself ducking rather rapidly as a large pile of dust comes flying at your face.
Wow,
What?
it's not even lunchtime.
Can I see where that dust came from?
Give me
Like,
a
came it
perception
from
check.
above? Okay. Skills, perception. Where is it? That's great. Oh boy.
You have no idea where that dust came from. You're pretty sure it was thrown from across the room, but you see nothing.
The house is haunted.
Can I try to look where it came from?
Sure. Nope, not a clue.
I think the house is haunted. I don't like this.
Yeah. I don't like this
So
either.
the large tap room that you guys are standing in, you can see has the ruins of several tables, as well as benches or chairs placed around, and the north side of the room has a large fireplace setting out towards the middle of the room.
Is there like a bar counter or anything?
Yep, there is a bar counter. Everything in here seems to be covered with a fairly thick layer of dust. As you, Elthor, as you walk over to the bar counter, you're not quite sure how you missed it before, but you can see what looks like a handprint in the dust that swept up a pile of dust.
Okay, I'm gonna tell everyone else that I saw this man. Then I want to like look behind the bar and see if I like see anybody hiding or anything.
As you peek behind the bar, there are no footprint. You realize there are no footprints around the area where this dust was just picked up at.
Okay.
So, what do we want to do? Salt and burn this place?
No, I think rebuilding the house would probably take much longer, but I mean we can do some renovations here and there, right? Repair some things.
It's a little elbow grease, but it's still done worse.
Yeah. I do have
I mean,
experience.
as long as
smudging
stuff
things.
doesn't keep getting thrown at us.
True. Masha, are you staying with us as well? I think you said your mother lives in the city.
Yes. Well, I did have a plan on trying to see if I could move her in after all was said and done, but it looks like I'm gonna have to wait for that plan. Considering that, as the good Admiral has said, it does require a lot of love and care.
I think we should go explore the upper floors and see what's going on up there.
Oh yeah, and
I
if there
agree.
are rooms for everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks big enough. I think.
I think he said 2 or 3 floors above this one.
There are 2 floors and a kind of attic and turret above that.
Cool.
A turret. Okay, that's interesting.
So give me just a second. I'm trying to. Admiral Redcliffe, I'm not sure where you pulled your token from, but I'm not able to pull it up to put it on your character sheet.
I did make my other character. And
Yeah.
I'm leveling them up right now. Does that matter? Because now I probably have 2 tokens and one probably blocking one out.
I'm just gonna try and get your new character sheet all set up. You know, the token on there.
That's fine.
But I'm having trouble getting it pulled over. Did you send that to me?
I'm doing it in Fantasy Ground right now.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering if you'd sent me the character token.
Oh no,
card.
I did not add a token card. I'm sorry. Just 1 second.
It's all good. No, you don't have to worry about it right this second. I was just letting you know that I can't pull the one that you put on Admiral Redcliffe over to your new character, so you'll need to do that. Okay, so just for some quick reference for you guys, this is Trollskull Alley. Your manor is this one right here. So you can see there's a small, like, little tower off the front corner of it that goes up to a bit of a turret area. All right.
Gotcha.
So as you guys enter the second floor, this is the layout as you come up. There is a common room to the north of the main landing. A bedroom there, another bedroom over here, and a storage room down to the side. And another set of stairs going up to the third floor.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
The third floor contains another bedroom, a private bathing room, a master bedroom, and another private bathing room, as well as a library and a couple of storage closets.
Nice.
And access to go up to the turret.
And the ground floor had also a bedroom, or was it just
The
kind
ground
of
floor was
built?
just the tap room, kitchen, and some storage.
Okay.
And then the fourth floor has a bedroom and storage room, and then your attic turret. And then behind the bar, there is a trapdoor that heads down into a cellar where you believe the alcohol probably was stored in the past.
Yeah, I'm always going to check if there's anything left in those casks of alcohol.
Okay.
Most likely suspect nothing in there.
A couple of them do sound like they've got some liquid in them.
He's going to not drink it, but he's going to find a glass or something, pour on the ground to see if it's still good.
You pour it out. I mean, it looks a little iffy.
Iffy.
Like it's kind of started. There's a lot of sediment in it, and kind of other stuff has started growing. You also get the faint whiff of vinegar from some of it.
Well, that's good to know. Don't drink from this, boys and gals.
Yeah.
What about the bottles? Are there any bottles that have not been broken?
The racks of wine bottles all stand empty.
Well, group meeting. I'm going to call a group meeting. And I guess we'll just go to the second floor where there's the table in the common room.
Okay.
And I'll just sort of sit down and Masha will have her tail sort of sway a little bit.
Something else to be aware of is most of the furniture is missing. So while it showed the beds and that in there, that is what it could be if you guys restored it. Currently, there are no beds, there are no things like that. It's just a rickety table up there.
Okay, so there's no table?
No, there's just a rickety table in the common room up there.
So no chairs.
No chairs. Basically, you get the idea that that table was probably built up there, and it would have been too much of a hassle to try and get it down the stairs.
All right. So, group meeting. And Masha's gonna pace back and forth. So, what do we want to do with this place? Do you want to sell it? Do you want it purified? Maybe get a priest in here? I don't know. Or we can try to make this like a haunted bar. People like haunted things, right?
I mean,
Emerald goes, I don't have a home at the moment, so I would like to live here, but
yeah,
I don't mind
too.
turning this into a business.
Plus, I am a priest of some sorts, so we don't even have to call a priest.
Good. Yeah, we can save some money.
Elithor and Kaya, you notice in the dust on the table, somebody begins tracing mine in Elvish.
You guys, it's definitely haunted here.
Do I speak Elvish? I don't know if I speak Elvish.
I do not.
According to what you set up, yes, you do.
Oh, I do. Okay, that's strange.
Yeah, so both of us can read it.
Do I have something? Do I have a spell or something? Well, the spirit? Are you a spirit? Doesn't want to answer.
No, just a second.
Writing, I guess.
Yeah, there's no audible response. It's just more tracing in the dust on the table.
Yeah.
I know I will not understand Elvish, but what I know is if it is Elvish,
you get a pretty good feeling that it's Elvish. Yes.
I would like to use my divine sense to locate a fae.
Okay.
Within 60 feet of me. Do I get a feeling it's a fae in front of us?
I could be super mean.
Or
if it's a ghost, I could just do turn on dead.
You open yourself up. Now your divine sense is for celestial fiend or undead.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
But it does ping that there is an undead in the room with you.
Oh, I yelled at undead in the room, boys.
However, it's a bit confusing because usually when you were training to sense these things, you would always
Yes.
get a strong, noxious odor off of the undead of evil,
Yes.
but there's no odor.
Might be a friendly undead or neutral undead, but I get the sense of undead in this room. Do with that if you will. I do not trust undead, though. Should we? I yell out to the whole room. Should we trust you? I guess not. Or he does not understand me.
Just a second.
I could yell
No.
it in Elvish if you want.
Yes.
I've got to type it
please,
out,
could
so
you?
it takes me a second to. So the writing does switch to common.
Okay.
And you see, why should I trust you?
That is a very good question. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you should. But we
wanna
are.
ask-
Okay, go ahead. But who right is it your house?
Maybe we shouldn't ask too many questions, otherwise the table might be too small for all of these messages.
Well,
I get a feeling.
as the table fills up, he just starts writing on other dusty surfaces.
Okay.
I was figuring as just gets the dust refills and he starts writing again.
I feel like there's a lot of dust for him to use.
Do you know that you have died? Because you seem to be a spirit of some sort.
He's undead, and that won't be too far.
I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him
Okay.
that.
Oh,
Oh.
oh! If that's news to you, I'm sorry to
Roll
understand that.
insight
But
on that.
Roll.
Who's rolling?
Any of you can
I
roll it.
Hey, 22.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
not.
you pretty much all of you that rolled realize that it was written in the way he wrote it is very much a what? Really? I was wondering why I couldn't talk.
Could I, quick question, GM?
Yes.
I don't know if that works. I mean, the description doesn't say anything about this kind of situation, but I was wondering if I could use it. Can I cast a ceremony?
Oh.
Oh no, shit! It needs 25 gold of powdered silver. I don't have that. Never mind.
I mean, if you need some money, I have some.
What are you trying to do with this ceremony?
I wanted to try and be able to contact with the spirit because it talks about doing also a funeral rite and blessing water and stuff like that. And I was just wondering if I could use it somehow to interact with the spirit.
This would be a little bit more of a speak with dead type thing.
Gotcha. I don't have that.
The funeral rite is more to prevent something from becoming an undead. Unfortunately, he already is an undead.
Well, Mr. Undead, we were given this quaint little house, and if you allow us to live in here, we can, build it up again. We can renovate it, fix it, and I don't know, maybe allow you to speak or become corporal or something? I'm not quite sure. Otherwise, if you're mean, I can also just dispel you. But I don't want to do that. Unless you give me a reason.
I think the GM's typing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
Doesn't sort of take.
We didn't technically buy it. We were given it because we completed a mission for somebody.
Ask him what's the name of his family.
Oh, that's right.
Maybe it's the family who sold it to us.
Yeah. What's your name, family's name, and what year do you think it is?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, how long have you been here?
Oh, that's positive.
Lift.
Leaf.
Liv.
Left. Well, you sound pleasant, actually. Actually, if you want to stay here and help us with our business, you're more than welcome to stay.
But just please don't throw any dust in our faces again. I'm sure we can accommodate other ways of you being able to communicate with us. Maybe we can have like some chalk or something that you can write with. I don't know.
Not all of us wanted to burn the furniture.
Nasha looks around. What furniture?
True.
Yeah, what little furniture there is, it's all broken.
Oh, gotcha.
You know, I think this might actually be a good thing for us. I mean, isn't there a tavern in Baldur's Gate that has a dead elven woman sing? Maybe we can do something with this person.
I don't know. I've never been to Baldur's Gate, but sounds interesting.
Me neither.
I was there
Um,
once. It was okay.
I only seen the docks.
mm,
Well, you could do other things, like write messages on a chalkboard, or, I don't know.
Find secrets. You can listen into secrets.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Although a little bit scheming, if I gotta say.
Hey, we should ask if
We
there's
are
anything
schemers.
hidden.
But yeah, I think if we gotta live here, then I think it's definitely a goal of ours to renovate this place and fix some things, right?
I'm game. I think this is a mighty fine home.
Do you have anything that could help us renovate? Like maybe hidden money or contacts?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear, Mr. Liv.
Who's Tally?
That's a new name for me.
Yeah, I've never heard of the name either. I think. Did I? No.
Oh, he's telling us where to find new furniture or renovate?
Is that the store that might have had the nail in it? Was that the carpenter?
I think so.
That's because it's like a tally mark.
The bent
Oh,
nail.
The bent nail. Do you know any good alcohol suppliers?
I just like to imagine us going from like place to place to follow the writing as he fills out more.
DM, from my criminal background, would I know who the
Oh, yeah,
prominent
I'm-
alcohol sellers are?
Alcohol wouldn't necessarily be something that would fall under a criminal contact. I'm sure you could easily figure it out, considering most crime groups tend to operate where there's alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
If you
True.
remember, also, oh wait, you guys didn't do that, did you? So otherwise, your best bet might just be, talking to some of the groups in the city and seeing who they might purchase from.
Mr. Liv, do you have a place to stay in the house, like a room that once belonged to you? Because as far as I can see, there are like 5 bedrooms, possibly. So there would be one left over. Well, technically 2, I think, unless Masha wants to stay as well. So would you be okay with us occupying the master's bedroom? If any of us wants to take that?
Hmm.
Oh, that is very kind of you.
Yeah, Until kind of swings a little joyfully. Well, I guess he's not all that bad.
Yeah, my first instinct was to turn on that, but I know that I shouldn't trust my instincts often, so good thing I didn't.
Oh, yes.
Let me actually see. Do I have chalk? Nope. Okay. So I guess we could get some chalk at some point, so we can communicate with this figure a little bit better, and then get furnitures and stuff. Well, for me personally, I don't need a big room. So I'm okay with getting like this small room at the 4th floor. Unless any one of you wants
You
to
beat me
take
to it.
that.
No, that's fine. If you want it, that's fine. I'll take somewhere on the 3rd floor then.
I can sleep in the one on the 2nd floor. That's next to the storage room.
I think that was the master bedroom, if I remember.
I think the master
It was
bedroom's
on the
upstairs.
master bedroom's on the 3rd floor.
Yeah,
Oh, gotcha.
because the master bedroom has its own bathroom.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and then there's also another bathroom on the opposite side of that.
Yeah, so
yeah.
Yeah, so the one at the bottom is kind of like a semi-private bathroom, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, it looks like it could be a shared room in the 3rd floor on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah, because one of the bedrooms has access to the turret on the 3rd floor. I think that one was the master bedroom.
No. Here. Let me. Here's a little bit more of a sketch, but it's got all the rooms in one kind of pile.
Huh.
A little less swapping back and forth.
Oh yeah. So the third floor bottom bedroom is the master bedroom. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And any of these things you see here, like this and this, those are fireplaces.
Mm. Well, I'd like to take the bedroom that's on the second floor next to the spare room. Unless someone else wants it.
Nope, I'm eyeing the bedroom on the third floor north. Not the master bedroom, but the bathroom to the north. That's access to the turret.
Yeah,
Okay.
the room that's labeled as a den can also be used as a bedroom if somebody
Oh.
needs it.
That's what? Oh, there.
Second floor top portion.
You know what? I'll take the den then. Second floor den. I'll take that.
Okay.
Perfect.
So you guys
Well.
have plenty of space, and if Masha wants to bring her mother to visit or live here,
I think it's better to renovate first before we
Yeah, that
get
was
her
my
mom
idea
in.
too.
yeah,
Was to kind
Yeah.
of be like, hey,
I've-
remember the shithole we're living in? Guess what? It's a new one.
A second shithole.
With even less furniture.
With that
I
being
mean-
said, I think Leaf should have the master bedroom, unless your mother wants the master bedroom.
I mean, Leaf has
If you want to
basically
stay
said
here.
that he doesn't need sleep anymore, so there's no point in him taking a bedroom.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like my mom would take the master bedroom.
Yeah, let her have it.
She deserves to win.
Yeah. No one else wants it. Oh, she can have
Just don't tell her it's haunted.
it. Not yet.
Fair.
All right, well, so renovations. Masha claps her hands together. So how should we break this up? Do we want to send someone to go get carpenters and check a price? And I mean, I could always go to some ballers that I know and
At,
ask around.
at this point, you hear a knocking on the first floor door.
But
I go to the door to answer it if no one wants to answer it.
I'm
Standing
gonna
there,
follow you, but kind of stay out of view.
yeah. So standing there, you see Volo with a um, Volo is standing there with a tiefling female,
Older?
much older.
Okay.
She also wears a badge of the magistrate's office.
Ooh.
Okay.
I quickly open the door and ask, who do I have the
Volo says,
pleasure of greeting?
well met on this morrow, my friends. How are you enjoying your new accommodations?
With a unexpected revelation here. We appreciate the house so far. Much to
Very
work.
good. I hope the former resident isn't causing you too much trouble.
Oh, you do know about him.
Well, yes. The reason why I got this place was I was trying to use it for my research, but it did not work out so well. So I figured it would be a wonderful thing for you. I've brought Miss Silver Helve here to take care of the business of transferring the ownership and recording the deed.
Okay. Oh, we haven't signed the record of the deed yet. No one
No.
signed it, huh?
No, he basically said you guys can go take a look see and make sure that it's something you want before you take ownership of it.
That's nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Volo,
Yes.
are you? I mean, I don't want to say it, but it feels a bit like this is an entire mansion, and we just did this small job for you. Is it really
Well,
okay? I mean,
I will admit I got the place rather cheap and used it for my research, and to be honest, I needed to get rid of it. This just saves me the hassle of selling the place.
oh, so no other
And
strings
discharges my
attached.
debt to you for the assistance you rendered. So I see it as a win-win situation for both of us.
Oh, great.
I know
Yeah.
some of
I
you are from
appreciate it.
Waterdeep here, but those that are not, you'd need a place to stay, and staying in taverns and such are not always the most economical for new adventurers. So
Been in many taverns. I never thought of owning a tavern. This is gonna be a new experience for me.
Me too. I only had a small little room in um in the temple that I was staying in. Never owned a house.
All I had was a hammock, so I'll be happy to own something of mine.
a lady of the cloth, are you?
What? Yeah. Well, I'm trying my best.
Very good, very good. Tell me, have you come across any spirits or anything abnormal recently? I would love to hear about. At this point, the tiefling woman kind of gives a polite cough to remind Volo that you guys are here on business, not anything else.
Not chatter.
And so she begins asking, Sir Halfork, what name shall I record?
Half-orc, are you talking to me?
Yes, yes.
I'll, uh,
Oh, I'm sorry, you switched to Hobgoblin, didn't you?
no, that's fine. That's why I got
I'm looking
confused.
at the picture and it looks half orc.
It's an orc. I couldn't find a hobgoblin.
Okay.
But not the best picture, but it's supposed to be a hobgoblin. I go, I don't want to be the one who is the only one to sign this,
Oh no,
but
no!
I
I
will
must
sign it.
record all of your names.
And he reluctantly gives you, I'm Admiral Rodon Redcliffe.
Admiral Redcliffe, and the elven woman.
Elithor.
Writes that down. And my tiefling kinsman.
Masha Kuzakov.
Masha Kuzakov. And you, ma'am?
Kaya. I don't have
Kaya
a last name.
Kuzakov.
No, just Kaya. I don't have. I mean, we're not related.
Yeah.
You could have fooled me. So she corrects that and hands the document over for each of you to sign as well. Gets Volo's signature on it, and she takes off. Volo then again tries to start interviewing Kaya about any strange and paranormal activity she's seen.
Yeah, before that, I just look confused to Marsha, kind of like, do we look alike? And then I look back to Volo, and well, yes, we had communication with this Liv person. they seem.
Oh, the previous owner. He actually deigned to speak with you. I tried
Well,
and
at
tried to
first,
get his attention, but all I got was things thrown at me.
oh yeah, we also got thrown at some stuff. But well, we basically offered that we can, renovate this place, and that we respect his wishes, and if he wants to stay at some place, or I don't know, just we managed to get a little bit of a deal between us.
Well, very good. Yes, like I said, I tried several times to get the resident ghosty here to converse with me and tell me what was going on, but he rather adamantly refused to do much.
Well, I'm sure that it's nothing personal, but if you want us to ask something to live, we can maybe ask him, unless he is listening in on this conversation. Then, Liv, if you're listening in on this conversation, if you don't want Volo in here, then throw some dirt in his face.
There's like this little
Ellithor
sprinkle of
gets
dust
them.
that floats down over his head. Like,
Okay.
it's not that I want
kind
him
of
thrown
squinting my
out.
eyes.
It's just he irritates me. Is kind of the impression you get.
Me too,
Mm.
Liv. Me too. If I could high five you, I would.
You feel
Just
like
hold your hand
this
up.
presence like of pressure on your hand.
Yes.
Okay, fair. Well, I really appreciate this, Mr. Volo, and I'm sure the others as well. And we will think about what we do with this place and renovate it. And if you ever need us, you know where to find us, I suppose.
Very well. I bid you adieu, and enjoy your new residence.
We certainly will.
Thank you kindly.
Red's
So I
going to look
think
to. Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and I think in order to fix this place up, we're gonna have to make some more money.
That's what he
Yeah.
was about to say. Like, how much gold do we have?
I've got
I have
30 in
10 on
my
my
pocket.
person.
I have 30 gold, but that probably doesn't get us anywhere.
I have
You
25.
also
that too.
have 10 gold that you found, as well as quite a bit of stuff like the silver bar, some weapons, some armor, the paintings. So,
Oh yeah.
Oh, did anyone write that down? Because I didn't.
It's
so
in the
it's
it's
all
in the
in
It's in
party.
the
sheet.
party sheet.
Party sheet. How do I
You see the
access that?
3 people?
Oh, there.
The icon with the 3 people on it.
Ah. Well, I mean, yeah, we could sell that, and maybe we can first try to at least get some beds. I mean, I can be in my bedroll, but I feel like getting a proper bed would be relaxing, more relaxing.
And a bit more comfortable, yeah. Well, I can work on selling stuff if anyone else wants to go too.
Oh, I would like to go.
I would like to check out this bent nail and ask the Tally, I think was the name, if there are any I don't know, bed frames we could buy from that person?
If you mention Liv, would she give you a discount?
Would she, Mr. Leff? Oh shit, we need
Oh,
to
wait,
find the
easy.
surface. Where did he write? Oh, God.
We're all looking around.
He may. Okay. Well, I can maybe say that we have moved into your old place. Maybe that sparks up a
It won't be a
conversation.
bad name drop. We have that in our back pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, hear me out. Maybe we just, I don't know, not only name drop it, but say that he's still here and that he wants anything more in the world for his bar to be back up and running.
Ooh, I like that idea too.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's not a lie, so.
No, it's not
Oof.
exactly.
And I could sprinkle that into the conversation, I hope. I think it's a weird starter to say like, hey, by the way. So but I might be able to sprinkle that in.
Okay.
Actually, why don't I go with Kaya? Why don't I go with Kaya? And, Red, you can help sell some armor. You look like someone who knows their way around a sword.
That's agreeable.
So you could probably convince them that this is one of the best pieces of equipment that has ever existed.
That's gonna be a tough sell, but I'll definitely get some gold for something.
Yeah, these are premium weapons and armor.
Alright, so we have our job, we have our teams. Are we ready to get on with renovating this place?
Certainly.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Red, Alethor, we'll see you later. Let's go, Kaya.
All right.
Good luck.
As you guys try to go out the door, you feel like something is tugging on your shirt sleeve.
So Liv left us another message.
Oh,
But I
Steam
think it's for
and
me.
steel. Okay.
Steam. That's a cool name.
Is that close by? And if it is, what direction would you point?
I like this kind of conversation. That's so fun. Embrick and Avid. So those are the guys that you will be checking out.
Okay,
All
good to know.
Thank you, Mr. Leaf. We will return shortly.
I think you're gonna like what we do to your tavern.
So, where do you guys want to head first? Who's going first for the bent nail, steam and steel? There's also several other businesses in the area.
Yeah, so I would also, after we have gone to, or Masha and I gone to the Bent Nail, I would also like to check out if there are any places to get some chalk.
Okay.
I would like to head to the steam and steel.
Okay.
Yeah.
I probably need to sell stuff before we buy stuff.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yep. So,
Yeah.
Masha and Kaya, you walk into the bent nail and look around. You can see that there is quite ornate carved wooden furniture. as well as a wide selection of bows, crossbows, wooden canes, quarterstaffs, and wooden shields in here. Um, from the back, you can hear some sounds of wood being hammered on by a mallet, as well as mutterings of, "Would you please just fit in there, you darn thing?"
Hello? I call out.
Be with you in a moment!
Please take your time.
Damn, if all the furniture looks
And
like
you
this,
hear
I don't
a
think we
rather
can.
loud thud from the back.
Oh boy.
After
Are
a
you all
moment,
right?
After a moment, a half-elf male walks out. Talisovalar Fellbranch, at your service. Most folks just call me Tally, though.
Oh, well, Tally. Um, I and my friends have recently come into ownership of a certain bar that's around the corner from here.
Ah, somebody finally going to be moving into old Trollskull Manor.
Yes, exactly. And we wanted to renovate the place up, maybe get it back to business, restore it towards former glory days. And,
Very nice.
yeah, we were wanting to do a price check on, like, some renovations that could be done to the manor.
Furniture.
Well, depends on what you're wanting to do. I'd imagine you need some new tables and chairs, probably need some new casks for the mead and so forth that you'll be selling if you're planning on reopening the tavern at the bottom.
Well,
Uh,
naturally. And also, I
if
guess
you're
some
going to be
furniture
living
for,
there or renting out
yeah.
rooms, you'll need beds and frames for that. How elaborate are we talking here?
Well, I think for the living space, it's nothing too lavish, right? No ingrained anything, nothing that would be, you know, noble, right?
Yeah,
Just,
mainly functional.
yes, functionality.
Functional
That's it.
over ostentatious. Got it.
Yes. And as for the bar, the tavern, and I look at Kaya, did we want to go with a spooky theme? Or did we want to, like, make it nice and warm or something? I don't know.
I think we should maybe discuss this with the others first as well. And I kind of lean in, and I don't think we have the money to renovate the bar right now. So I think we should focus on like the private living space stuff.
Oh, don't worry. I got this. I'm just, we gotta let him know that we're coming back for repeat business.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'll lean away. So, my companion and I wanted to ask, we, wanted to first see some of the work that was done, especially for living conditions. And so, what would the cost be if we were to provide some furniture for the living quarters of this manor?
Well, I have a few different models here. A basic bed stand would be about 2 gold, and he should basically shows you a wooden frame, slats across it, no headboard, footboard, anything like that elaborate, just a frame to keep the bed off the floor, and no elaborate carvings, just plain wood.
Okay. All right. And, what about
I
chairs and
also
tables?
have some more elaborate stuff as he shows you like a four-post bed that has a nice headboard to it, footboard, all that kind of stuff. He says this is 17 gold.
Jesus.
Oh, trust me, we don't need that. We just need the starter stuff, new businesses and all. You gotta save money. Um, so then how much would it be for, let's see,
Are
What?
you looking? What size are you looking for?
Hmm, probably queens, maybe twin beds.
All right. Queens would be 3 gold for the basic ones. Twin beds 2 gold.
All right. So,
Of course, that does not
what?
include any mattresses or anything like that. You would need to find someone who could do that, or I could source it for you for another 2 gold for the twins and another 3 gold for the queens.
Okay. So that would be nice to have. And what about desks? What about chairs and tables?
Tables and chairs. Oh, a basic table would run you. I'm going to say about 5 gold. Seats about 6 people around it. Chairs would
Okay.
be gold apiece. Of course, it will take me some time to do all this, unless you want it rushed and I hire some additional help for. But that would be at triple prices.
Oh, don't worry. We don't need it that quickly. Um, what do you think, Kaya?
You see Kaya kind of starts calculating in her mind, just kind of, do we have enough? Well,
Mm,
yeah, I think that is good for now.
Also, just so you know, I do require half up front as a deposit so I can purchase materials for these large orders.
Would you also be able to do a restoration on a table that's already built?
Depends on the condition of the table.
It's rickety.
Rickety? Well, you'll have to bring it in so I can take a look at it.
Oh,
Oh,
that
you
might be
need
a
me
bit
to come
problematic.
there and look.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big table and it looks like it's a bit of a hassle to get it
Oh, I
out.
remember that table. Yes, yes, I understand now. I can stop by at some point and take a look if you will wouldn't mind. Let you know how much it would be for that one. Most likely it's
No
a
problem.
simple fix, but we can investigate that further.
Excellent. And you said half now and half when it's done.
Correct.
Would there be any discounts for repeat customers?
When you come, when you repeat your business, perhaps.
Good. Well, if there's a guarantee of that, then I don't see why not. I would just go ahead and pay for it now.
I
I
mean,
agree.
it would also come down to the fact that if you went elsewhere, you would also have to pay probably to have the goods shipped across the city. With it being just around the corner, it shouldn't be too hard to move everything over there.
That is true.
That is true. Hmm. Masha's gonna fake looking like she's thinking about this. Hmm. You know, I don't see why this couldn't work. And what is your name again?
My name is Halisovaran Felbranch.
Very good.
But
Now,
please, just call me Tally.
okay, well, Tally, if you don't mind me saying so. Such a craftsman of your skill, obviously. I put that we are in the right place. So, here, I think that we'll start off with. Let's see, how many beds do we need, Kaya? Mine,
Oh.
yours, my mom's. It's 3. Admiral and Elithor. That's 5.
Alright.
Okay. So I need 1 queen, 3 twins, and we'll actually
It's
make it 2 queens. I feel like Red is a big gentleman.
actually, if before you left, he kind of hinted that he'd rather have a hammock, like a ship hammock, than a bed, since that's what he's used to.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
he
then,
he will keep his old bed, but he's going to definitely put a little hammock in his bedroom.
okay. So 4, 1 queen, 3 things. And do you have any wood screws or wood hooks that would be capable of holding a hobgoblin?
I might, but Steel and Steam across the way there probably would have more something like that, or could manufacture it for you.
Okay. All right. So yeah, why don't we go ahead and do 1 queen, 3 twins, and just throw in 6 chairs, and we'll talk about the price for the table when you come see it.
All right.
I think that would be 15 gold if I calculated correctly. I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, I just give them 15 gold.
Quick question: Is are the twin beds? Can you make them long enough for me to fit in?
Probably. Shouldn't be too hard to make them a little longer.
Oh, thank you. I often struggle with beds being too small or too short, I guess.
Yeah, just let me know by the end of the week if you need any extra long beds, and I can do that. Now, were you guys wanting me to purchase the mattresses as well, or are you going to do that yourselves?
Why
If you
not?
have, I think if he has connections, that would be good, right?
Yeah, it should be fine. Why don't you purchase the mattresses?
So that's another 9 gold, I think.
All right. Well, I still have enough.
I also still got some, if need be.
How about I pay for the bed frames? You pay for the mattresses.
Sounds good. I give 9 gold, unless he said like a different price. That's just what I calculated. Oh shit.
Give me just a second. I'm. Let's see. That's 6.
Oh here. God damn it. How do I edit the gold?
So he says it'd be a 12 gold deposit.
Okay, so I'll put down 12 gold for this.
Okay. Now you guys do have like 30 gold just in the party loot, so if you want, I can just take it out of there. Versus you guys spending your individual gold.
Oh, I don't want to talk 10, but okay. Good enough.
Yeah, that works.
Good question. How do I edit my treasure?
Just click on the box and type the new value in.
Oh my god. I was waiting for the thing to pop up.
I was 2. I was with you. That's good to know.
Then I accidentally dragged and then it duplicated the money and I was like, oh shit. Oh no.
Oh yeah, you do. I don't know why I thought there was 30 in there. So yeah, there's 10 gold in the party sheet. So if you want, I'll just use that, and then somebody can put up the extra 2 gold.
I'll put up the gold.
Okay, so we still have to pay the other 12 once everything is there. Good.
All right, I took it out of the pile of copper you're carrying around, Masha.
Okay.
Alrighty. So that is that, and he writes you guys out a receipt, signs it that he's received 12 gold as a deposit, and there's a balance due upon delivery of 12 gold.
And when can we expect this, Tally?
Beds usually take me about a week to do, chairs about a day, so probably you could pick up either the chairs at the end of this week, this 10-day, or you could get one of the beds at the end of the 10-day. Which would you prefer me to start on?
Depends.
Yeah, I think that chairs might be helpful right now. Considering we all have bedrolls, so...
Oh. That's true.
All right, I'll start on the chairs right now, and you can pick them up at the end of this 10-day, and then it'll take me the rest of the month probably to get the beds done for you, as long as I don't have any priority orders come in.
Okay. And I'm gonna shake his hand and...
And Masha, you know the meaning of priority orders in Waterdeep means as long as a noble doesn't come in and demand I do something now.
Oh, yeah. So, I will give him a knowing smirk and go, of course. And shake his hand and go, Tally, it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Very good doing businesses with you as well. And tell Leaf, I hope he's doing well.
Oh, he's quite ghastly, I assure you. And I, sort of like elbow Kaya, just sort of like a friendly, like, let's go kind of thing.
Yeah, nice meeting you too. And I also shake his hand. And my grip is very strong, so I just kind of squeeze his hand a little bit too much.
He actually matches your handshake fairly well,
Oh.
considering he does a lot of, working with wood, which means he's using saws, he's using chisels, things like that, hammers that he's got to keep a good grip.
Makes sense. Then I will be delighted by this firm handshake.
And he nods and heads back into the back room to get started on the project, muttering about what he needs to order and who's going to probably have the best prices this time of year.
I'm gonna walk out the door and just sort of go, well, that was easy.
Admiral
I...
and Elithor, you guys walk over in the same general direction, but across the road from the Bent Nail. You find a building with smoke and steam blowing out of the many windows around here, and you can see on racks weapons, armor, and tools.
Okay.
Okay.
I pull Elithor before we get there. Go. The weapons easy to sell, I believe. What about the silver bar? Are we selling all of them? Are we selling none of them? Want to keep a few for later? Or do you want to go to the forge? The other Eberic and Ivory.
No,
for the forge.
This is the forge.
This is the same.
Oh, this is the forge. Okay.
Yes.
That's the name of the people who owns it. Okay. Gotcha.
Yes.
Understood now.
So I think we should keep some of the silver bars, because what if we need weapons coated in silver later?
Yes, I was thinking about saving about 5 of them.
Yeah.
At least one bar per person. if they
I
want
think
to.
while we're here, we should ask about getting a silver weapon just in case we come
Yes.
across undead or something.
I do have an extra spear, so I was wondering if we could silver some of the spears I have. I only have one, but
So, just for most case, one of these silver bars weighs 10 pounds. So you're pretty sure one of them could be used to silver probably everybody's weapons.
one bar.
Yeah.
1 bar.
Oh,
Okay.
geez. Okay.
Well, I mean, it's
I
10
think that-
pounds of silver.
Yeah,
These
I
are
didn't
big
realize
freight
that.
bars. They're not like little, like, just cash back and forth.
I would
Okay,
say
so they're
at
not
least-
tiny.
No.
Yeah, they're not teeny tiny. But I would say 10 bars for now. We can always save the 5 bars for later.
Yeah.
Unless we need all the gold we need, we can sell them all right now.
Well, we also have paintings to sell.
Yeah, I wonder who would want to get the paintings. Maybe we can ask the Ford Master. Maybe he will know.
Maybe. We could also ask our new tavern friend.
Mm-hmm. We just didn't do that.
So I'm guessing you're holding
Yeah.
on to the spell book for now.
Yes. I figured the Ford wouldn't care before a spell book. I did not pick the paintings up just yet. Because the Ford won't be interested in that. And I picked up 10, all the weapons. I'm assuming no one wanted the weapons if no one picked it up. I'm asking the group.
I think you were the only one that could use the war pick.
Yeah, I didn't need it, so I'm going to sell it off.
Yeah, so we can sell it.
I only picked it up just because I could use it.
All right.
All right, if no one else wants a weapon, then I'll be taking all the weapons and 10 of the silver bars if I can hold all that.
And what about the scale mail?
Oh, and then the armor, yeah. I assume no one
I
wanted
don't worry about some of that stuff out of combat, so.
it. Okay. I managed to take all
if
the.
it's not something
yeah.
so heavy that you can't push, pull, or drag it,
Yeah.
that's a different story. But
I'm not carrying a whole animal behind me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody
So
in this party has
everything.
any strength to do it, the admiral is probably the one.
Yes.
I can help a little bit.
Yeah, I can give you some of the lighter stuff. I'll be taking all the silver bars.
All right.
Yeah.
So you get over there,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, looking in the windows, you see the various wares for sale. As you step inside, you see 2 people towards the back working. One of them has a bright red hair that seems to shimmer and dance almost as if his head were on fire. The other has pale blue skin and bright white hair.
Okay. I'm going to take a quick glance around all the craftsmanship of the weapons, and I'm looking at my material. Goes, are they on the same par level, like of quality? Or am I walking up with like just ruined pieces of shit, trying to talk to the Ford Master? Does that make sense?
Well, as you look around, you realize that he's probably going to either reforge these or use them as scrap. Because this guy is an expert at his craft. And the armor is of an expert smith quality as well.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going in there knowing that I'm going to try to upscale crap to Master Forgeman. Okay, duly noted. I turned to Eleanor like, don't expect much in return for these weapons, but we might get something.
All right.
Do you want to take the lead, or should I?
Is the one guy a drow? Because you said pale skin and white hair.
So
That's what I was assuming was,
as
too.
you look at him, you realize it is not a grayish black skin like you're used to seeing for the drow. It is a pale aqua blue.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's different. Okay. Again, the question, do you want me to take the lead, or do you? I don't know.
At this
I
point,
have
without looking up
persuasion.
and saying anything to you guys, the one with the red hair calls out, "Are you guys buying or bickering out there?"
We're trying to sell some quality craftsman tools, possibly that you might be interested in. We're looking for gold in return. Would you be
Avi,
interested?
Avi, would you quench this for me as you see him pass a red hot blade barehanded to the person with the blue skin and white hair? They grab it with some tongs, place it on the anvil, and begin running their hand over it as you see the metal begin to go from almost a white hot, cooling down, and then begin to develop frost across the top of the blade.
Okay.
Impressive, my friend.
He walks over to you, kind of wipes his hands off on his apron, and sticks out a beefy hand. Embrick, nice to meet you.
Embrick. I check his hand. Admiral Redcliffe. They call me Red.
We don't get many admirals in the Steam and Steel. What brings you this far inland?
Lost my crew, lost my ship, and I'm here for a glorious return, but I need some gold to get my crew back together. So I was wondering if you want to take a gander at what I have and see what you want.
Your ship and your crew, you say? Well, it seems like you held on to this one, the best of the lot, as he points to Elthor.
I looked at her and go, well, she's the only one I got so far, so she's definitely the best.
Very well, sir. What do you have for me?
And I put down the scale mail first, figuring that I'd probably get the best prize. But I eventually just one weapon after the other.
Yeah, he begins looking it over and says, there's some damage to some of these. I could possibly use some of the metal from one to reinforce the other. I think I could give you a fair price on all of that.
Okay.
So basically, he's looking at 50% of.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
The base value is. I mean, you can try and haggle him up if you want, but that's up to you.
Yeah, can I try to persuade him for 60%?
Oh, you go right ahead. I was about to ask, do you want to be bad cop?
That's not terrible. Okay.
He looks at you and shakes his head and says, 50 is the best I can do. Otherwise, I mean, half this stuff I'm going to be melting down to repair the other half.
Look at that, huh? I guess 50% would be fair enough.
All right.
Does he take, when he takes all... Go ahead.
I said, I suppose that'll have to do.
So, for the crossbow, short bows, short swords, scimitar, war pick, and scale mail, he gives you 133 gold.
Perfect. Then when he takes all that stuff, I go, then if you are so happy to see all those weapons, and I put down a silver bar, go, well, what do you get for me for this? Pure silver. As I knock it. Ding!
We don't have much need for such a large amount. I could probably buy one of them off of you for for cost of 50 gold.
Would you have any recommendation who would buy more silver bars?
Not many here in Trollskull would be needing that much silver unless you were commissioning something special out of silver. However, you could probably take it to the markets, and the money changers or someone like that would be able to give you a better volume or take care of a bigger volume of it.
So how much for this one bar? Right here, right in front of you, my friend.
He leans over and kind of goes back and forth. Says, I can do 5 gold a weight.
5 gold for a pure silver bar? Come on, my friend.
Well, how much do you have there?
A lot more than
this.
Looks
it over and he says, "Oh, it's a 10 weight bar, so it would be 50 gold."
50 gold.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, 50 gold for
said,
one bar.
5 gold
I heard
per
5.
weight.
Per weight. Okay, fair enough. Just tell me the price up front. If that was 50 gold up front.
I wasn't sure how much it weighed, so
I look at Elzar, I go, I'm happy with 50 gold. Kind of silently looking at her, go, what do you think?
Well, 50 gold is at cost.
I would say I don't think we're going to get much more.
Yeah, I think we should just sell him this one bar and then go to the money changers or whatever in the future.
I agree. I go.
Are you gonna have him silver some weapons for you?
I was about to ask. I do
Yes.
have a spear here. If you could melt this down, how much would it cost for the labor using the silver? Do silver a spear? I look at her. What do you need to be silver?
I have a dagger and a rapier.
That rapier would be nice to be silvered.
We could also get weapons from the others and get them silvered as well.
How about
and you guys could make arrangements. You've seen what weapons the other folks use. You could make arrangements to have them come in and drop off their weapons to be silvered as well.
Okay. I'm just metagaming. Does anybody else want anything silvered?
Oh yeah.
I know Misha does.
Rapier.
I saw that note. Kaya, do you want anything silvered? Or at least ask for it to be silvered?
I'm still waiting to get proficiency in glaives, and then probably the glaive I want to have silvered. So right now, probably not.
No. Okay. Now I turn to the blacksmith. What about 2 rapiers? Or do you want a rapier or a dagger silvered? Rapiers probably cost more.
I'd say probably the rapier.
Okay. How much would it cost out of this silver bar, 2 rapiers and a spear to be silvered? Since we're supplying the silver.
Yep, give me just a second.
Actually, I want to silver one of my daggers as well. I have multiple. That way I could throw it if I need to.
So generally a silvered item costs 100 gold more than the base item.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Okay.
However, that's just cost pure for straight up. If you're providing the materials, that's going to reduce it some.
Mm-hmm.
But he does let you know that it's a very difficult process to work the silver into an already quenched weapon. So you would
You
need
rather
to have the
buy a weapon.
silver put in from the start of the forging process.
Okay.
So he tells you what he could do instead is, instead of giving you 50 gold for the silver bar, if you give him that silver bar and, you know, some orders as they've got extra time, you know, it'll take a little bit of time to get it done, but they'll go ahead and silver those weapons for you.
Okay. I'll say
How long
I-
will it take?
yeah.
He says if nothing gets too crazy, it'll probably take a week. So 10 days.
Then with Admiral it goes, I will take back my spear, but the 2 rapiers and possibly a dagger. If we buy the weapon and silver versus the silver bar, how much would if we order that? What's the difference?
Let's see. So, writing this. He pulls out some paper and begins scribbling some calculations on it. Providing the silver, buying the weapon. He says he can probably do it for about half the normal cost of silvering a weapon, since you're providing all the silver and stuff like that for it.
Okay.
So
So 150 gold for all that.
instead of it being like 100 gold per weapon, it'd be 50 gold plus the cost of the weapon.
So okay, I look at it. Do you
So-
want to do that, or do you want to come back and get the silver?
We may need to come back for that.
75 gold per rapier, and the dagger would be 52 gold.
Okay. If we go and sell the paintings and some of the other silver bars, we could afford it, but I think we can't afford it at this moment.
Good sir, we have you in mind, but I will say no on the silver weapon. But we can sell you the silver bar at agreed price of 50 gold.
Alrighty. He says, well, you can do it.
Also, do they have any like studded leather armors in there or anything?
Not studded leather in here.
Okay.
Yeah, as you look around looking for something like that, Embrick asks you, what are you hoping to find?
Studded leather armor.
Studded leather. We make the studs, but we're not very good with leather. I tend to make it dry and cracked, and Avery tends to make it very damp.
Do you know anyone that does work with leather?
Unfortunately, I don't think there's anyone here on the alley that does, but you probably could find something like that in the markets when you go to sell the bars.
I guess that's just stop number 2.
Very good. We might need leather workers and things for the tavern in the future. I don't know. We just need like a list of people.
Yes.
Hey, while we're here, we should also ask them about if they know any good alcohols in the area.
My friend, do you know anybody who sells very fine, high quality alcohol around here for a tavern? Distilleries, perhaps?
We don't get over there often, but there's a place down in the Docks Ward that does tend to cater towards the higher end clientele, as far as like fine vintages and stuff like that. What was the Avi? What was the name of that place? Avi turns around and looks at you guys and says, "Ah, yes." And the voice sounds almost like water just kind of moving across stone.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
You're thinking of Mule Skull Tavern and on Ship Street, aren't you? That's it. That's it. Yes, thank you.
Most
We'll
of
have to
them
check that place out.
Aramore takes out his notebook and definitely writes that down. He's very interested in alcohol-related content. So
Embrick will say, if you want us to get started, and you're providing the silver, it'd be 100 gold, yeah, as a deposit to get started on your equipment, and the rest due upon delivery in a week.
duly noted. Do you want to
Right,
do
we
that?
will be back in the future.
Yes.
Very well.
And I guess we're going to the market for your leather armor. Let's try and find the leather worker and try to sell the silver bars and paintings.
All right. So
Yeah,
you
do we
guys
want to
come out
meet
of
up with
Steam
the
and Steel
other
right about
party?
the time Kaya and Masha come out of the Bent Nail.
Mm-hmm.
So
How did your business dealings at the Bent Nail go?
I think quite well. We put in some orders for bed frames and for some chairs for the table, so we can sit on chairs and not on the ground. But yeah, everything else, I think we should first focus to make our place be homely until we renovate all of the bar area. I think, plus we don't have that much money, so yeah.
We got a decent deal on all of these weapons that we didn't have a use for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what did you get?
About 150 gold. 130.
gold.
total, it was about
That's
183.
80.
Oh yeah,
with
183
a 50
because
gold.
we sold the silver bar, yeah.
The silver bars are going to be a little bit tougher to sell. In
That's much
volume.
more than I thought we would get, but I'm happily surprised.
And we're not
Yeah.
done yet. We got a painting to sell. If you don't know anybody in town to sell it to, we're going to the market and figure that out right now.
Yeah, we have 4 paintings to sell and about 10 silver bars.
Now,
Would
I
I
will
be able
say,
to?
there's always the option that you keep the paintings and use them to decorate the bar.
I was about to ask, what quality and
Ooh.
what style? Like, are they just typical like
Yeah.
countryside style paintings, or would they
Very
even look
clear.
good in
So
the tavern?
there are 4 paintings, each of them depicting one of the northern cities.
Okay. Would I be able to investigate them to see the
so-
quality?
They are framed with wood and depict the cities of Luskan, Neverwinter, Silvery Moon, and Baldur's Gate. Based on what you're seeing, they do appear to be pretty decent quality, and you could probably get around 50 to 100 gold out of it, depending on if you talk to the right people.
Do we need the gold? Do you want to hang us in tavern? Save us from buying decorations later down the road.
I mean, if you got so much gold from that, if we just are able to get another job like that, I don't know. I feel like we can use them as decoration for sure, and earn some money through doing odd jobs here and there.
We got silver
We could
bars
also
too.
Yeah, we could also keep some of the paintings and sell some if we don't want to keep them all.
We're going to sell them down the road.
You do believe that the paintings are meant to be a set, though.
Okay.
So, like, if
Ooh,
you go
okay.
to a collector to sell them for the most money, they're gonna want to buy all 4 of them.
Okay, well,
Hmm.
perhaps we could
Whereas
hold on to them. Figure out what we want to do
selling
with
them
them.
for individually would probably net you closer to 50 instead of
Give it a
100.
lot. Let's keep them for now. Let's see if the market interested in the silver bars, and let's find you some nice leather armor. Anybody
Yeah.
else want to shop?
I mean,
Shopping?
Oh, we also found out we could get our weapons silvered at the forge.
well,
Oh yes, it's going to cost a little bit of money, but it can be done.
well, I am always for shopping.
Yeah, I wanted to
And do
get
you
some
want
chalk as
to?
well.
Sounds like a plan.
And maybe some candles to light up during nighttime.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably pretty dark inside the tavern.
All right, so you guys head over to the market ward. Takes you a little bit of time to get down there to where they have most of the trading that happens. Once you're there, you are easily able to locate somebody who does money exchanges and things like that. And you figure that's probably going to be one of your best bets for the silver bars is like a money changer or somebody like that would have the quantity of currency needed to take that much off of your hands.
Okay. I'm definitely going to head in there, see if they can exchange 10 gold silver bars. What would they
Yeah.
like? How much they would.
All right.
Okay. I head in.
So
Me too.
a rather bored looking man sits in a small, dusty room. Exchange rates are posted on the board. I don't set the rates. I can't change the rates. Just give you the money required for each different town. Where are you coming from and where are you heading to?
We're coming from Waterdeep. We're staying in Waterdeep. But I would like to take a quick glance at the board.
I mean, there's not much on there other than the
Is there
fact that
anything
like
on the board that it gives
regional
me?
currencies that might get used in say El Terrell or something like that that is not a gold piece.
No,
How it would convert to gold dragons here in Waterdeep.
with a quick glance, I don't see it. My just gently put one silver bar. Goes, how much for this silver bar? Pure silver, right?
He kind of starts and like, oh my. Um, Usually it's pretty quiet in here since most merchants just weigh out the gold and figure it out. Let's see. Well, first you see him take out a knife and he cuts off the smallest of slivers. Yes, and he kind of rubs it on a little plate and drips some liquid on it and fizzes for a moment. Yes, yes. And he takes it and puts it on a scale. You've got 10 pounds of trade silver here. Um,
Yes.
I normally do about 4 gold a weight for it.
4 gold. 4 gold a weight, that's under cost.
Yes. Yes, my friend. How about 5 gold per weight? Like it should be.
That's what it. That's what artisan or somebody may pay for it. Yes, but you're not taking it to an artisan. You're taking it to a money changer who I've got to make a living somehow. If I sell this to you at cost, and then the other person wants to buy it at cost, how am I supposed to make a living?
I look back at the group, go, what do you think? 4? That'll be 40 gold per bar.
What
I mean,
about four
if
and a
you're
half?
really desperate to get higher, you may try some of the jewelers. They may be able to use it and give you better rates, but that's the best I can do and still make enough to put food on my table.
Do you, I look to the group, go, do we want to go to somewhere else, trying to find 10 gold per bar? I'll sell it right here.
Why don't we try and find some
I'll say,
jewelers?
Well, we could try to go
Okay.
to a jeweler and see what they say.
okay. I look back to the man and go, we'll be back, but curiosity, if we have more than 1 bar, how many bars are you willing to take at this time?
It depends on how many bars you've got and if they're all the same weight, but I figure I could probably do. I've got enough on hand for a couple 100 weights, I guess.
We have 10 of these bars.
Oh, yes,
Right
I'm
now.
sure I can handle that.
Okay. Duly noted. And I look to the group, go, let's find the jeweler or the leather shop first.
Yes.
You might see us, you might not, you might not. It depends on the offers other people will make.
Very good.
And I proceed to leave.
Yeah, me too.
I follow.
And I'm looking for either the leather or jewelry stores around.
Masha, you pick up on the fact that something seems off with this guy.
Hmm. Like off how? Like he's
Well, the first thing is he's trying to make money, but he's telling you you could go somewhere else and get more money for what you've got.
yeah. That is not really usually a good business plan. I don't think so.
He also seems strangely willing to let you guys walk out the door without trying to negotiate.
Uh,
Mm.
yeah, I'll look towards
That
it as they're heading out and um tell them I don't trust this dude and I would like to kind of see if I can get some information out of this guy.
I look at Masha, go, with him not negotiating, that was a little strange. That was my ploy to see if he will run after us with the bar. But him not doing that, be my guest.
Gladly. And I'm gonna walk in.
Intimidate him.
All right, so he looks up. Oh, you came back. Didn't expect to see you back so soon. Decided to
Oh,
change your mind?
I'm just a little curious. I
Oh,
was wondering, usually businesses try to get money, but you were so willing to let us leave.
it is quite obvious to you as you walk in as well that he was stuffing something back underneath the counter rapidly. as the door opened.
Oh, so I'm just gonna walk over to the. I imagine there's sort of like a bar kind of thing where his desk is, where they put like the money
It's
in.
more like there's a cage almost across the front of the room. So think about how it looks kind of when you walk into one of those like payday lending places, or if you've seen
Yeah.
in
So
that.
it's like a counter with a bar kind of like in the front of it.
Yeah, and bars coming down across there so that people can't just walk around and take whatever's behind the counter.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm just going to sort of lean against some of the bars and face this guy and go, you know, I can have a good sense for things. And let's just see that there was some vibes that were off a bit as we walked in.
Well, you being demonkin and all, you might be able to see vibes, but I don't see that kind of stuff, so I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Monta's tail sort of whips a little in frustration. Oh, okay. Well, as you know, us demon kin, we can smell the sins of the people around us, right?
Roll me a deception check on that one.
No!
No.
He kind of strokes his chin for a moment. You can you? Well, then you must be smelling all of the masculine bovine feces you're spewing over there.
No. You're too kind. Please, if only it was that. I have various sins about me. You don't know. But I am interested in yours, though.
Hmm.
Usually I see avarice when I see a moneylender like you. What are you hiding from me?
He just kind of shrugs his shoulders. What do I have to hide?
Well, you seem pretty quick to put something under the desk when I came in.
Oh, and he pulls out a book, places it on the counter on his side, opens it up. My boss wants me to keep a log of everyone who comes into the shop, and you see that written down in there is on the page is your descriptions and what you were looking for or to get out of the transaction.
You know, why don't we ask some more probing things, if you don't mind? I am curious as to how you earn money if you keep letting a good thing slip by.
Eh, I don't believe in trying to force a deal on somebody who doesn't want to make a deal. But there are those who are in a hurry or desperate enough that they will take the first thing that they can get. That is generally how I run my business.
Well, interesting. Interesting. And she's gonna look around a little bit. So,
He closes the book and puts it back under the counter.
I'm also gonna do an insight check on if it truly was the book that he was pulling out.
You feel pretty confident it was the book, but you also feel like he was glad to put it back under the counter after you'd looked at it.
Okay. Are you in trouble? Is there something that Devilborn can provide to you?
I am not in any trouble. I simply do my job and seek those who are less fortunate.
And make him less fortune? But it's neither here nor there. I don't care about your business practices. I am just more interested in the fact that, let's be frank, you tried to get us to leave, and we left. And as I came back in, you put something underneath that, whether it be the book or something a little more nefarious. So, why don't we, I don't know, be a little frank here with what we're saying? I'm pretty good at smelling crime. I grew up with it. And I am pretty sure something's happening here.
You see him
Agreed.
slowly getting more and more nervous as one of his hands reaches up underneath the counter.
What do you got there?
And he quickly takes his hands out and shows them to you. Nothing. I don't have anything.
Why are you so nervous? Surely if you had nothing to hide, you wouldn't be nervous.
I don't know. I have a tiefling I've never met before in my shop interrogating me over why I didn't buy something from them.
I don't think that that's it.
Those of
Come
you
on.
that are outside, you notice a patrol
Yes.
of guardsmen coming around the corner.
Do they
Towards the
look
shop.
like they're intent?
Yes,
To
they look
intent
very
of
much
going
intent,
to-
like they're coming your direction, as if answering something.
Oh, that's what he did.
Oh, all right. If I sense that, I'm going to immediately go inside and stick my head up. Like, dear, if the man does not want to deal with this over and do a legitimate business, we have business elsewhere. Let's go. I can't give her that. We need to go look to her.
Oh yeah, I recognize that, and I just sort of go, later then. And I put my fingers towards my eyes and I point them to him. I'm gonna walk out.
And like, hope you don't see us again. And I'll walk out with her. And I like kind of grab her by the elbow, like gently, like gotta go. And I'm walking dead
Yeah.
into the crowd if I can.
Yeah.
If there's
Yeah.
a crowd or
You
somewhere
guys
else.
get away from there just in time that the city watch can't really identify you.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm probably
I'm trying to find a
super.
dark alley
Yeah, I'm probably
or
super
middle
oblivious
crowd
to
or
the
something.
situation, and I probably at some point just, oh, we're going, okay.
Yes.
So,
And if we got away, I go, Marsha, what did you do?
oh, I do nothing.
Nothing. The city guard looked like they were coming right at for us.
Wait, what?
So, has anyone actually
Did you not see
examined
the city
silver?
guard? Well, I agree it was a little funny in there, but it looked like I didn't hear what was going on, but it was enough to make him nervous. Either we upset him or we set off a bad situation in there. I think we don't need to go back to him.
Oh, Red, has
I
anyone
agree.
actually checked the backs of the silvers and the markings of it?
No. But now I do.
Yeah, I would also like to look at it.
Okay. They are marked with the mark of a foundry, stamped with the weight of each bar, but there doesn't seem to be any particular.
Like, oh, that's a bad foundry, or
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
wrong side of the city to sell this stuff.
Or a mark saying like this gold belongs to the mafia
Yes.
and
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because that was
there
my
is no
thing.
particular markings on there.
I showed the silver bar. I don't see anything. It looks like pure silver to me.
I have a question, DM.
Yes.
Because of my criminal background, would I know anyone that's good in like fencing stolen goods? And
Yes, there
like,
are probably several fences in a city like this.
okay, so I like y'all. So I might as well try to put in some extra effort into this than I do with other people. But would y'all like for me to take at least a silver bar and then I can see if one of my contacts knows what this is?
I looked at it. Contacts, huh?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
I mean, she lives
You know
here.
what? I
It
wouldn't
would make
have
sense
got these
that she
bars
knows
without you.
people.
So, yes,
Okay,
I hand her a silver bar.
great.
So as you're doing that, everyone roll me a perception check, please.
Oh boy. Perception. There. Hey,
Wow.
Dang.
I know
That's
we're
good.
rolling good.
Yeah,
I wish I could roll that against a freaking mind player, though.
I guess
It
seeing the
wouldn't have
city
helped.
guard made us all more aware.
Okay. Do you need time to uh
All right, 2 more seconds. The good news is none of you are surprised by this when you realize that bandits have
Oh.
kind of surrounded you in this alleyway.
Oh,
Did
And
I
then it
just
becomes quite
wait?
clear here what was going on. He was probably signaling his associates to come just steal the bars off of you.
oh, this motherfucker.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
job
Yeah, that's
mentioning
what I
we
was
had
feeling
10.
about.
Yeah, as soon as he was like, "Oh, I put something under the table," and he's getting nervous, I was like, "Fuck, this guy knows the goal. This guy knows this stuff.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
stolen shit."
Or just the fact that you've got some really valuable shit and I will
Yes. That's
would
why I
rather
would want to put down one.
Yeah, but you told him we had 10.
Yeah, we did end up having 10.
So
Okay.
go ahead and roll initiative, please.
Oh boy.
Shoot, how do you do that?
I think that's the first time my character has a negative in dexterity. Usually my characters are very dex heavy.
I'm with you too. This is first time playing Paladin. -1 and oh
So-
shoot.
Well, Masha got it.
What
So
can I
the
say?
bandits, the one that appears to be the leader, kind of looks at you and says, "Now, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The easy way, you hand over them bars, put them on the ground right there, and walk away. The hard way, we beat you silly, and then we take the bars, and you might get to walk away."
Mm-hmm.
I looked at the group.
Red, does that sound good to you?
No. I looked at the leader. Go, earn your pay today, boys.
So he walks up and fires a crossbow straight at the admiral, and that hits
That hits.
Oh shit.
for 2 points of damage.
Okay.
This one will target Masha. And hits for 6 points of damage. And going for Kaya. That'll hit
Oh,
Oh.
Jesus.
for 5 points.
How
Those
how
little
far
teachers are
away are
walking
these
around with
guys?
all the bar. Yeah.
Well, that one misses Elthor.
Hey.
Not all for she did all the damage last fight. She has to survive.
Yes.
Yeah, all of you were so stunned. Oh my god.
That one hit.
Now I
Aw.
got
Ooh.
Oof.
Silvery barbs.
Silvery
Oh.
barbs.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That misses. Who are you giving advantage to?
I'm gonna give advantage to our rogue.
yeah, you.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Get an automatic sneak.
I'll have to add that for you. I forgot to.
Okay.
I'm assuming there's no map, right? Just all.
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
I completely forgot. I thought I'd shared it with you guys. Sorry.
Oh, there we
That is
go.
my bad.
Oh, that works.
Sure.
And this one will shoot
I
at
got
the
it now.
Admiral again, because he looks like big guy. All right,
I did have.
Masha.
Okay, so
Oh.
I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
Let's see, cast it, and I'm going to put it like to where I can get these 3 people here
Which 3?
on the left.
Yeah. So to do that, do you see the little toolbar up at the top of the map?
Okay.
There should be
What?
one there that looks like there's a few different clusters of it. In one of them, will say ping mode. It looks kind of like a bullseye target. Yeah. Okay. So you can either use that to tell me where you're aiming something, or you can hold down both mouse buttons and control, and it'll draw a circle for you.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, DM. I minimized a map and I can't seem to find it.
That is all right. Give me 1 second.
I thought I could minimize it without deleting it, but
So if you hit the little minimize button, it'll turn it into just a circular dot on your background.
yes.
But I'll reshare that. Did you
Okay.
get it?
Perfect. I got it now.
Okay.
I got all the other map minimized. I just didn't. When did that happen? I didn't have that. Okay.
All right. So all 3 of them failed.
Good.
So you should have an effect with Fairy Fire that you can drop on them so that everybody automatically gets advantage when they attack them.
Yeah, and then I'm going to give up Bardic to Red Just sort of turn
Nice.
around and wink.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'll be right back. Thank you.
Like in the movies.
So just
Yeah,
remember,
and
the way I've got it set up for Bardic is it will automatically roll it. You let me know if you want to use that Bardic die or if you want to just take the base roll.
Okay. And which one did you fairy fire?
All three
Yeah,
of
for-
the
right off on the left.
Left.
yeah, all three of the guys over on this side.
Fair enough.
So
Is that the
4,
leader
5,
on
and
that side
6.
too?
The leader is number 1 over here on this side.
Okay.
Then I'm going to move Masha behind behind Kaya and just be like,
Yeah.
help me.
All right.
Come behind me.
There you go. Alrighty. That everything for you?
Yes, that is it.
Okay. Elthor.
All right, I'm gonna target the leader.
Okay.
You have advantage, don't forget that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh yeah.
Not on the leader. The leader's on the other side.
No,
Well,
no,
she had
because
advantage
I
from
gave
Oh,
Silver
yes.
Silver
Knives.
Card.
Yes, sorry. So yeah, you
Okay.
can re-roll that. That hits. And you get some.
All right. Okay.
And he goes
Very
down.
nice.
All right. That's the end of my turn.
Alrighty.
Oh, he goes down with
Yeah,
11
I shot
damage?
the leader, and he's dying on the ground now.
Yep.
As Red is about to go after the leader, he goes, oh, okay. And then he goes, realizes he's fairy fired the other people. He's going to the left group and he's going to the very bottom.
Okay.
Because that's how far you can go. And he's going to take a swing at the very bottom guy. Long sword slash. Oh wait, go ahead. 12
Oh, you don't have
with
him
advantage.
targeted.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it'll auto roll the advantage on him if you've got him targeted.
How you target again? Been a while.
Control click.
Like, control click.
Okay.
There you
Control
go.
click. I gotta roll with advantage anyway, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
roll again.
Just roll again. Yep. All right.
Oh,
You
okay.
Hit him.
You hit. He didn't take much to hit him, so I'm just not going to divine smash. I'm just going to take a regular swipe at him.
Okay.
You know what? I am going to divine smite him. How do you
Just
roll
grab-
for divine?
So
Grab the
normally
text?
you would apply the effect to yourself before you roll damage,
Okay.
but you can just pick up a couple D8 by right-clicking on them and then hitting the 2x.
2d8. Okay.
Just roll that directly, and I'll modify the damage.
Oh, here's 1. And here's 2.
All right. So please describe what happens as your sword fills with holy energy and blasts through this guy.
I slash him, but I held my sword just for a second in his belly, and a little radiant damage come from the belly, from the inside out. A little poof from the inside, and then he goes down. And I look at the guy right next to him, go, "You want some more? Is this silver bar enough for you? Do you want to keep going?" That'll be my turn.
All right. Kaya.
Okay, I will move to the center and I smash my mace into the shield and then hold it up into the air and I say, "May Tyr's righteousness judge you." And I use Channel Divinity Radiance of the Dawn.
Okay.
Okay.
So they
Cool.
have to give me. Oops, I didn't
Whoa,
mean
whoa.
to do it twice. That's
Cool.
my bad.
I'm going to say for the first one, only number
Mhm.
3 succeeded.
Okay, and so they take 2d10 plus 2 radiant damage.
Okay, go
And the
ahead and roll
succeeded
that.
one, yeah, and the succeeded one only takes half.
Okay.
Oh,
So
Oh, dang. You just took them all out.
pretty
Yeah,
much.
you
Yep.
did.
Yeah, and I
I
Yeah,
look at my sword as she does this and go, sword, you need to get a little bit better at this.
This guy. Oh, sorry.
Okay, can I? Yeah, sorry. I probably don't want to kill them, but they probably are hurt and kind of on the ground, radiated by this divine energy that I got from Tyr. And when I see that this dude is left, I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It should be enough for me to get to him, and I hope he's smaller than me, so I can just say like I tower over him, and I'm just like, so, anything else you want to take from us? And that's
Yeah,
my turn.
he is a bit short but wide.
Gotcha.
Well,
What is
at
he
that
gonna
point,
do?
it is his turn. He basically like tosses his crossbow into the air and begins running away. You may make an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Nice.
He's
Make
too
it count.
terrified to think to disengage. He is just like, nope, get me out of here.
It burns, it burns, it burns.
Okay, I will smack him with my mace. Where's my mace? Here's my mace. Ah, damn it.
Just
Oh, my
That's
knife.
9.
Oh, it misses. Okay.
Yep. And so then he goes another 5. 10. Masha.
okay. How do I like move the map so that I can like actually scan over places?
Yep.
Middle mouse button press,
Yeah.
and then
You
drag.
hold the middle mouse button.
Oh, okay.
If you do not have a middle mouse button, there is a button up on the toolbar that looks like 4 arrows pointing in opposite directions. You can
Oh
click
yeah,
that and
no,
it'll put a
I
little
got one.
toolbar
Yeah.
at the bottom.
Oh yeah, I got one.
Okay.
How far away is he?
He ran.
He is currently 60 feet from your location.
Okay, well, Eldritch Blast is 120 feet.
Yep.
Can you see him?
Yes,
I can't see him.
Yeah.
I can. So I'm going to shoot him with an Eldritch Blast.
All right.
Do it.
He does get a little bit of cover bonus, but go for it.
Would I be able to move, like, maybe a couple squares more to get better sight on this person?
So if you can move to right there, and that would also eliminate the cover.
Okay, then yeah, I'll
Dang.
move there and hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
Don't miss you, Marsha.
Yeah.
It hits.
Oh, come on!
Oh, man.
Ah,
Elithor, what would you like to do?
So I'm gonna move up next to her, and I'm gonna. Does he have cover if I'm right here?
Yes, he does.
Okay. What if I move like right in front
Yeah.
of her?
He
Yeah.
would still have cover.
You could also go to the right of me, maybe.
Yeah. What if I go to the right of her?
He probably won't have cover. So you can feel free to move around and see where you would have. Yeah. So you notice how now you can see 3 of the 4 corners. He doesn't have any cover anymore.
Okay. All right.
That's
Well,
how
I'm
I
gonna-
base cover is on whether you can see most of him or not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
That's a hit.
That's good. Come on.
Can I do sneak attack on this one?
No, you cannot. He does not
I
have an
didn't think so.
ally. He does not have an
Alright.
enemy of his adjacent to him, and you do not have advantage.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't think so.
No, I'll take on
Still
him.
pretty decent damage.
Yeah.
He's down.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm assuming that's all of them.
That was all of them.
If you guys want to loot the body, I just want to grab the crossbow of the leader.
Oh, please go ahead. I was
That's
gonna.
all I want. I go,
Yeah.
Marcia, do you want to talk to our friend again and see if he gives us a fair price now?
Hold on, I want to bring one of his friends with me. Can I
Yes.
grab the leader, give him like a cure wounds, just enough that he could like.
The
You
leader,
know,
unfortunately,
stand-
is expired. However, as you pick him up, a book falls out of his pocket.
Okay, and can I look through the book? I want to see it.
As you open it up, on one of the pages, you notice that there is a description of you, exactly like the one that was written in the book in the moneylenders.
Ooh.
Is there also like an emblem or anything that's on their bodies?
They all seem to have tattoos somewhere of an eye.
Okay. So Masha is going to take out her knife and then sort of cut into this person and grab the tattoo.
Between all of them, you also find 20 silver and 20 copper pieces.
Okay.
Oh,
Put
yeah,
that in the
put
group
that
pile?
Yeah, group
Yep.
pot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm going to be like, would anyone else like to come with me?
Oh, I'm
I'll
right
come with
behind you.
I would like to take care of the rest of these guys and make sure that they get imprisoned by the by the guards.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
if
not
you need
much
any
to
help, just
take care of.
I think they're all dead.
As the ones that
Well-
you tried to restrain it, but Tyr's justice for what they had done, these were not nice people, burned completely through them.
Okay, I would still like to ask some guards and let them know what happened
Okay?
while the others do their thing.
Admiral can't give you a winket. I'm out here. I do not want to deal with the guards. I'm following Marshall right back here.
yeah, Masha's gonna
Yeah.
go.
I don't want to be involved in this.
So as
They
you
attacked
guys
us?
open the door to the moneylenders,
Mm-hmm.
he lets out a shriek. It's them! They're back! And you see 3 of the city guard turn and look at you guys.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Well,
we
good
haven't done
thing
anything
you
wrong.
are here.
Blaring daggers at the guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
They
you
were
going
there
to attack him?
earlier. They were threatening me. Especially
Well-
that one, as he points to Masha.
I'm gonna walk up and be like, so we ran into your friends out in the back alley. They decided they wanted to rob us. And it'd be really interesting to know whether or not this book has anything to do with that. And I'm going to, like, show the book.
So as you're pulling the book out, he starts trying to spin his story about how there's no way friends of his would rob you, and as soon as he sees the book, his face just drops.
They fought well until they all died. So
And
do
he's
you want to
like,
tell your story again?
Well, they put him on for about 5 seconds.
And he just turns to the guards. Mercy! Please, mercy! And the guards look at him and say, was anything stolen?
They attempted to steal.
Yeah.
Were any of you
They threatened
injured?
our lives.
Yes, we were
Yes.
injured.
And I'm going
Yes.
to point to the crossbow bolt in my fucking chest.
He's like,
Yeah, I'm gonna point to my wounded arm.
good point.
Oh, I was wounded too, so like we all were wounded except for the cleric. He was still in the alleyway.
And you see the guardsman pull out a key, hand it to one of his lieutenants, who goes around the back and unlocks the back door into this place and slaps the guy in irons.
Oh,
Should offer us a fair price, my friend. Do they lead him out?
Yeah, he kind of looks over your injuries. Well, doesn't look like you've got anything immediately life-threatening. However, he pulls out a slip, writes something down, hands it to you guys, and makes a copy for himself. We will be fining him for being involved in an assault on a citizen of Waterdeep. And as compensation, you can present that to the guard's apothecary in the castle ward for either four basic potions of healing or one greater healing.
Oh, you're a very lovely guard, but I have a quick question.
Oh no, he will be paying for it.
Oh, fair enough. But my question to you is since this market is no longer buying silver, is there anywhere in the city that will buy silver bars?
Yes, and he, takes out a piece of paper, writes down an address. These are reputable money changers. We'd had an eye on this place for a little while, believing that there was some amount of shenanigery going on, but we didn't quite understand what he was doing to make this happen. As our thanks for helping to break up this ring, he takes out the matching book that you guys had and hands it to you.
Okay. Thank you.
Before you go, I'd like to ask you if you know anything about people with eye symbol tattoos.
Yes, those are part of the Xanatar Guild.
Okay. Anything nasty with them?
Typical thieves guild. They tend to be up to no good.
Any other question for the guards?
Quick, just so you know, you probably noticed, I think I forgot to mention it, but Kaya has like a eye burn mark on her left neck. Or left side of her neck.
The same symbol or the different eye symbol?
I think it's probably a different, right?
It is a very different. The eye that they have tattooed on them is a lidless eye, so it's basically just an eyeball. You can see like the veins and stuff like that. Yours, if somebody squints and looks at it the right way, it looks like an eyeball on the back of somebody's hand.
Okay.
Yeah, and has like tears and shit. It's like a stylized kind of thing. I don't know.
Same thing but different. Okay.
Yeah.
I go to Marshall. Go. Well, how? Okay, we're gonna have to sell the gold silver bar somewhere else.
Yeah.
Or do we want to look for that leather shop or jewelry shop first?
Well, I would like to
look at the
see.
leather shop.
I would also like to see if these are still stolen, right? And if we need to fence them or not. So, if you wouldn't mind waiting until we sell them so that I can get some information.
Okay. I will wait. Then I'll look at the elevator and leather shop it is. Masha, do you
Sounds
want
good.
to go to your fence or your contact?
Yeah, I'll take Kaya with me. She's tough, so.
Well, she did just burn some people alive, so.
You just wrecked them. I'm still
Yeah,
looking at my
horrible.
sword. Do better. No, all right. I'm following Elithor's lead to find that leather shop. Out.
So these books are known as Twin Books of Long Distance Scribing.
Oh,
Okay.
I didn't
They
think it was
are a
magical.
pair
Okay.
of hardback books, and anything you write in one appears in its twin as long as you are on the same plane. The twin makes a ringing sound when something is written in it.
Oh,
So we
it's
can
like
text each other.
like a text message.
Basically, yes.
Yo,
Literally
that's
text
awesome.
message. Gotcha. If I knew that item would work like that, I will take one of the books. Well, I'm not sure you can have the other, just in case.
Okay.
And I head
Just
out.
like a little salute and puts the book in her pocket.
I put it in my little sleeve in my coat pocket.
I also guess I dropped the skin tattoo on the floor.
Okay, yeah.
Just leave it behind.
Just slap.
I mean, I was gonna
It would
ask him
make a
about it.
nice message to any Xanatar guild that comes to check on this place that you done fucked
You
up.
should just leave it on the countertop.
Oh, yes. I'm gonna leave it on the countertop, and then I'm just going to. Let's see. Do I have thaumaturgy? I think I do.
You
Uh,
should, because you're a
Tiefling.
Yeah.
Yeah, tiefling don't get it.
Uh.
How long does it last? That's the question.
What are you
It
trying
only
to do?
lasts 1 minute. It would only last 1 minute. So, yeah. Yeah. I think I'll just take my dagger and just carve in. You know, wrong choice.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
You should give a full price.
Yeah. 5 gold, no less.
In the
Alrighty.
meantime, was I able to locate some guards and let them know what was going on and everything?
So shortly, while you're looking around from the guards, you see some of them come out of there. You flag them down. They're like, "Oh, okay, this is the rest of the mess from over there." As you see them dragging the
Guard
money
remain.
changer guy, money lender, off in chains.
Yeah, I would have also cleaned up the area a little bit in terms of putting the dead bodies to the sides and
Yep.
kind of piling them up and stuff like that.
The guardsman lets you know that they will have somebody come and retrieve these.
Okay, I will thank them kindly and await my friends to come out as well.
All right. So once you guys get all back together, it's starting to get late in the evening. Towards mid afternoon. So you can go do your shopping, and then it'll be about time to probably head back to the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
what other shopping were you guys wanting to do? I know I heard studded leather.
Yes.
I'm keeping an eye out on the silver bar that I have in my pocket and or in my possession. And instead being
All right,
extra cautious now.
Studded leather is 45 gold apiece.
Okay. I have 25 gold right now, so.
Use the party funds.
Yeah, you also have money in the party funds that are available.
I would also offer to give you some of my gold.
Okay, well, if you don't mind me taking from the party fund, then I can do that.
Red knot. Yes.
I don't mind. Oh, also, I would like to heal Masha and Elethor with a cure wounds each.
Okay.
Thank you.
So that's Masha.
All right, so I dropped that studded leather on your inventory. Don't forget to equip it when you get the chance.
Can I sell my old leather armor?
Yep, you can just go ahead and drop that in the party sheet, and next time you guys do a bulk sale of stuff, that'll get taken care of.
How do you drag it over there?
So you see the little red icon with a white dragon in the middle of it?
Yes.
Just drag that over to the party loot sheet and drop it like underneath where it says Twin Books of Long Distance Scribing. There you go.
Oh, there it goes.
Yep.
Right out. Okay.
Cool.
Good enough.
Any other shopping you guys were doing?
Chalk.
Fine for me.
Chalk.
Oh yeah, she wanted chalk.
And
Yeah.
and the chalkboard if something like that
Yeah.
exists. I don't know.
A piece of chalk is 1 copper piece.
Okay, I give a gold and ask for change.
There's plenty of copper in the sheet, so
Yeah, party cheat.
Yeah, I'll just
Take it
go
home.
ahead and give Kaya some of my copper that I have.
Okay.
yep. So you got that, and a piece of slate would be another copper.
Okay, I give 2 copper. I guess that Masha is giving me.
Okay.
Yeah, as soon as you pull out the gold, I just sort of like pat your hand and go, no, don't worry. And I'll give her some copper.
All right.
Okay, thank you. And I give the copper.
Alrighty then. Sounds good. So you guys make your way back to Trollskull Manor. Are you
Mhm.
going to stop in the castle ward and pick up your potions?
Would I be able to go to my fence and see if there's anything special about this silver?
You can definitely make a detour by a couple of known locations and see if anybody has heard anything.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
Okay.
I would stop to get the potions.
Yeah.
Red
I want to
Wood,
get potions.
we're definitely. I'll write in the book just to test it out. We'll get the potions.
All right.
I give a little drawing of a saluting face.
Aw.
So, are you going for the 4 potions of normal healing, or did you want to go with the greater healing?
I would say the 4 normal potions for right
yeah,
now.
4 normal potions.
Do we want to spend all the money right away, or do we want to?
No, this is free.
Yeah, this is free.
Yeah, this is free.
This is the guard
Oh.
giving up potions.
Yeah,
The-
this is like part of the
I missed that.
reparation.
I missed that. My bad.
Okay, so the
You
way
in
it
the
works
alleyway.
so if you've got the code legal, he was basically, there was enough evidence to convict him of assault on a citizen, which is the punishment for is imprisonment for up to a 10-day, a flogging, and damages up to 1,000 gold. So they're basically taking out the damages as you're getting
Yes.
potions of healing for recompense for the damages that was done to you.
Which we happily take. 4 regular health potions for us, please.
4 of them? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just drop those on the party sheet. They're actually going to be selling those anytime soon. So I'll mark those as do not sell. Alrighty. You guys head back. Masha, you go visit your contacts. They mentioned that if it's a large quantity of silver, it was probably from a Xanatar hit on a caravan a couple months ago. But other than that, it's not like anyone specifically, is looking for this gold.
Oh. Would I
And
know, like, would the hit be like the just bankers or just what, like merchants?
it was just a large caravan that was coming this way with a payment for some rather custom work that was sent to Neverwinter.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
You're
And
welcome.
I kind of want to ask them, like, I give them the gold bar and go, how much would this be? Like, if we were to fence this?
Since it's not hot, uh, yeah, you've done me a good turn in the past. I could probably move this fairly easily, so I'll give you standard price of 5 gold per weight.
Okay, actually, that does really well. How much would you be willing to give me if we had 9 other more?
I could do 5 gold per weight for 100 weight of these. Yeah.
Okay, I'll talk to my compatriots and we'll see. I'll be back though. Thank you. You're such a darling.
You're welcome, dear.
And I'm gonna leave and head back, and I'll write in the book, um, what I found out to the others.
Okay. I look at the Elford like, looks like we got a fair price. I'll say we're good.
Yep, sounds like it.
I agree.
All right.
I now I'll head right to her contact wherever she's at. I'll meet her. Fence. I have the 10 bars on me right now, or the 9 others, I guess.
Yeah. I'll tell you. I'll give you
Yeah.
directions. I'll just be like,
Then tell me where to meet. I'll walk. I'll
yeah.
head that way.
So you're able to sell 10 of those off for 500 gold.
Nice.
Are you, Elthor? Are you and Kaya going back to the manor by yourselves, or are you going with the admiral?
I think I'll go back to the manor.
Okay, Kaya.
What time is it roughly?
It's getting later in the afternoon, close to dinner time.
Okay, then I would let Elathor know that I will probably be heading to a Temple of Tyr real quick, and will then come in later.
Okay.
Would I also
Uh,
be able to buy a candle as I'm waiting for
oh yes,
the
you can
admiral?
definitely find some candles and some of that other type of stuff.
Can I just get like how much is a candle? It's like a copper, or is it silver?
Let me check. I'm pretty sure it's pretty.
50 gold pieces.
Candles are a copper apiece.
Okay, I'll just get like a
Um,
bundle, so like 10.
Yeah. They last about an hour. So 1 silver for 10 candles.
Okay, I'll spend it.
All right. So Elithor, as you're walking back by yourself, give me a perception check.
Of course.
Oh no!
You have a
Ooh.
feeling that you are being followed.
Okay.
Keep walking.
I'd like to kind of go into a side alley and kind of hide in the shadows and see if I can
All right.
hear anything or see anybody?
Give me a stealth check, please.
Okay. Wait, that didn't roll. Hold on.
All right. So you slip into the alleyway as the shadows deepen, and find an alcove to hide in. After a few moments, you hear a faint clattering sound and see a little bit of dirt fall from the roof above you.
Okay. Whoever, they can't see me in the alcove though.
You're pretty sure that they don't know where you are.
Okay. So I'm gonna ready my dagger
Okay.
just in case they come over. And I'm just gonna kind of wait for a minute and see if they make a mistake and show themselves.
After a moment, you hear, it sounds like footsteps on the rooftop heading away from you.
Okay. I'm going to quietly walk the opposite direction of the footsteps.
Okay. When you arrive back at the tavern, you notice that there is a black eye patch laying on the doors on the step right in front of the door.
Can I inspect the eye patch and see if there's anything?
Sure.
What? Okay. You want me to do a investigation or?
Yep. Go ahead and investigate it.
All right.
Doesn't seem to be anything special. It's just a black eye patch.
Okay.
Looks brand new.
All right. I'm gonna pick it up and put it in my pocket, and then just go inside the tavern.
Okay. The rest of you guys arrive back shortly thereafter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell them that I was being followed, and I'm gonna show them the eye patch.
Oh,
This is not good.
would I know
Um,
what this is?
I was gonna say, Masha, go ahead and give me a history roll.
I think I'm not there yet, right?
Nope, you guys have all kind of met back up. They went and sold some stuff. Elthor hung out for a little while. Masha, you have heard of somebody who does this, but at first you think there is no possible way. These are the boogeymen, the ghosts in the night, the brigand Darthay. They are a group of drow who is a very secretive group, usually only recruits other drow as members, but no real information on what they do or anything like that.
Right. Well, Elthor, are you looking to join a gang?
What kind of gang?
A drow-only gang.
Well, seeing as I'm only half drow, most drow don't particularly care for me.
Yeah, unfortunately, the world doesn't see you as either one, so whatever you were half with. Oh well. Yeah, big secret spooky criminal organization. You know, the usual. But, yeah, you said that they were following you.
Well, someone was following me, and it could be related to the eye patch. But as we know, we also got attacked for our silver bars earlier, so
Right, well,
there
that was
seems to
kind of
be
my
multiple
fault.
people.
Yeah. Well, I think maybe we should have our ghost kind of keep an eye out.
Oh yeah, spy ghost. That'd be awesome.
Well, could we ask the spy goat who he saw come up?
Oh
Ghost,
yeah, let's ask him.
not goat, spy ghost.
Leaf or Leaf?
Yeah,
Spider.
Liff. Liff, did you see anybody come
Can't
by the
think of
tavern while we
stop
were
thinking the
gone?
old Ghost
He
Rider
scribbles
show.
in. I'm guessing Kaya gives him the chalk as he starts scribbling, and he writes out that he was upstairs cleaning up most of the afternoon and did not notice anybody come by.
Okay.
You know, I was wondering why it looked really clean in here.
Yes, a large amount of the dust seems to have been
Hmm.
removed. As you're looking around as well, Masha, you hear a voice in your ear say, "I am Vajra Shafar, the Blackstaff. Come to Blackstaff Tower in the Castle Ward as soon as you can. Bring your friends."
God. Okay.
Yeah.
But I know who this guy is.
Yes, being from Waterdeep, you know the Blackstaff is the premier spellcaster in the city. They are the top of the pecking order of those who take up the arcane arts.
She's gonna
They
clap her
also are
hands.
one of the ones that defends the city against things like magical attacks and maintains the Dragon's Ward.
Yeah, so Masha's gonna clap her hands and go, "Alright, who's ready for a field trip? Should we wait for Kaya?"
Um,
Because Kaya went to go pray, right? So
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want
thank
to go
you.
to church.
yeah, it is getting rather late, so this is all stuff that will lead in for next session. You are also approached by, or you receive a sound at the window, and you see a small paper bird tapping against the window.
I'll grab it.
Uh, Inside is a note written that says, "Rainier tells us you are a good bet. He bought you tickets to the opera at Lightsinger Theater in the Sea Ward tomorrow. If you are interested, meet Mert at intermission. Private box C, formal attire required for admittance." And there are 4 tickets to the Fall of Tiamat.
Oh, chewing that. Okay.
Well, Red, it looks like we're gonna have to go shopping for some fancy clothes for you.
Oh god, now I gotta draw
That's fine,
her
but I'm
in
still wearing my
this
coat.
attire.
Oh yeah, you're probably fancy.
He's wearing some raggedy clothes underneath, but as you need to buy a shirt, I'll be fine. A nice shirt.
Yeah, we can get you some nice undershirt.
So I
That'd be
have
great.
costume clothes in my inventory. Would I be able to use that?
That'll work.
Is formal wear?
Kaya,
Yeah.
Okay.
while you're at the temple praying, you are approached by a human named Savra Bellabrantha. She says that she represents a group in the city who wishes to see that order and law is maintained in these trying times as gangs and villainous ruffians begin to try and take over. and asks if you would be interested in assisting them.
Oh, certainly. I have been sent to fix problems, and this seems like a big problem, so I suppose I would be happy to help.
Very good. As an introduction, we have heard that the members of the Zentarum are paying gangs in the field ward to attack suspected Xanatar Guild members. There are fights breaking out in the ward daily, and the residents are becoming afraid to go about their business. In order to send a strong message, we need you to find and stop a fight before it happens. Send a message to these thugs that altercations will not be tolerated, but preferably do not kill them.
Okay. Send
Not kill.
a
Okay.
message and not kill them. Okay, that's a lot of information. What? Okay. Yes, of course. Uh, should I go with any official, I don't know, official signatures of the guards or something?
No, we just wish to send a message that there are those amongst the citizenry who wish to cease this incipient violence.
Okay. Yes, I will do my best, and may Tyr be with you, and I hope he will be with me as well.
As do I. Please come back here and find me once you've managed to complete that, and we will discuss further activities that you can take part in.
Of course.
Fare thee well.
Farewell.
Alrighty, and I think that is where we will call it for today. So next time you guys can kind of figure out what groups invitations you want to respond to. There is time enough for you to respond to all of them, so don't feel like you have to prioritize too much unless you choose not to respond to one of their invitations.